with season 1 coming out here for Black Ops 6, we got a whole bunch of weapon balances coming out for this game. I got you guys with the top 5 best classes and loadouts to rock here in the game after the recent update. Classes will help you guys get easy tactical nukes in this game and overall just improve your KD and have a lot more fun here in Black Ops 6. But before we do hop into that, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let's hop right to these top 5 lists. So the first weapon on this list is going to be the KSV SMG. This SMG is basically the AK-74U, has 0 recoil, kills insanely quick, also has one of the best fire rates when it comes to the SMG category here in Black Ops 6. So for the first attachment, you're going to throw on the regular compensated muzzle. This gives you maxed out vertical recoil control on this weapon. As you can see, it gives you minus 32% when it comes to recoil gun kick control, and also when it comes to vertical recoil control, you get 35% as well. This is the maximum recoil control you can get when it comes to any of these other muzzles in the game, so compensator is definitely the best one. Now for the barrel, we put on the long barrel attachment. It gives you maximum damage range. Once again, SMGs do struggle in this game still. Once you put on this barrel right here, it literally maximizes this KSV's TTK at further ranges. As you can see, the cons or the pros for this weapon is literally 3 arrows when it comes to damage range. We're going to skip over the underbarrel. Now for the magazine, you want to put on extended round mag 2. Yes, this mag does give you a lot of cons, but at the end of the day, this mag is definitely worth it to use. Extended round mag 2 is definitely the better one, gives you 50 bullets, and overall it's a comfortable mag size you can put on this weapon. Now I'm going to skip over the rear grip. Now for the stock, you want to throw on the balanced stock. You get straight movement speed on this weapon, so you can be a lot more elusive when it comes to just dodging bullets. Honestly, whenever you're aiming down sight, you can strafe left and right easier. Get movement speed, so you can run around the map a lot faster. You get hip fire movement speed as well, and you also get aim walking movement speed as well. This stock does give you a lot more mobility than the no stock attachment as well, so I figured why not try this stock on this weapon, and it felt extremely good and just overall comfortable with this weapon, and it doesn't make you feel very slow with that 50 round mag, so this one definitely does come in clutch in terms of ability. Now for the last attachment, you want to throw on the recoil spring attachment. Gives you horizontal and vertical recoil control on the weapon. As you clearly can see, you get minus 10 fluidity recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and vertical recoil control, making this gun a absolute laser beam. I've been enjoying the recoil springs on a lot of these weapons in this game, and it definitely does come in clutch in terms of recoil control. Like I said, the KSV is literally the AK-74U. Like I said, the strafing speed is absolutely insane on this weapon, even though you do have that big boy mag on here, but this honestly is one of the most satisfying guns to use in the game. The mobility is very, very good on this SMG. If the controller will actually work and tax sprint properly, you'll really see that you can really run around the map and overall just honestly dot people and just beam them when it comes to this SMG. Now for the next gun on this list is going to be the XM4. The XM4, in my personal opinion, is one of the best ARs to rock in this game, literally no matter what. It's also one of my favorite guns as well in Black Ops 6. They also ended up buffing it with the season 1 update. They increased the damage on this weapon by 2 points. They gave it more medium damage range and also gave it more minimum damage range as well. For some odd reason, they gave it more range. And of course, in my personal opinion, ARs don't need more range in this game, but that's exactly what they did. And they increased the headshot multiplier just on the base gun as well for some odd reason. But for our first attachment, we throw on the Kepler Microflex sight. This is one of the best sights you can rock in the game. I think you do unlock this sight just leveling up the XM4 just in general. I'm pretty sure it just makes the game look a lot more cleaner, and it's definitely one of the better red dots in this game. If you don't have this sight unlocked, you can definitely use the Merlin Mini, but in my personal opinion, I think the Kepler Microflex is the better one. Now for the muzzle, we threw on the compensator muzzle as well. This gives you maximum vertical recoil control, just eliminating that sort of random recoil pattern that this gun could have possibly had in terms of just like the up and down recoil. And as you can see, you get minus 31 in terms of recoil gun kick, and also when it comes to the vertical recoil control, you get minus 35, which is absolutely just great for the XM4 because this makes it an absolute laser beam. Now for the barrel, we're going to toss on the long barrel. Gives you maximum damage range, which honestly this AR doesn't even really need it, to be completely honest with you, because of that huge damage range buff that we got. And just in general, the gun kills insanely far anyway, and once again the fire rate just insane on this gun. So having that fire rate with this barrel and that buff overall makes the TTK a lot faster at further ranges. We're going to skip the underbarrel attachment and go straight to the magazine. And for the magazine, we threw on the extended round mag 1, which gives you 45 bullets. If you go bigger than this in terms of the extended round mag attachments, it does give you some insane amount of cons on the AR, so you definitely don't want to put any of these attachments on unless you throw on some mobility attachments. So I think the 45 round mag is perfect, especially for a fire rate of the XM4. You definitely do need a bigger mag on it, and the 45 round just gives you that sort of comfortability between you not running out of bullets too quick and just constantly reloading. Now for our last attachment, we threw on the bullet velocity rounds, or the 5.5 NATO over press. It gives you bullet velocity, just allowing our bullets to hit a lot quicker at further ranges, so we don't have some insane drop off. And obviously you won't feel that here in multiplayer because multiplayer maps aren't that big, but it also does come in clutch because our bullets will hit a lot quicker at further ranges. Once again, just boosting this weapon's TTK just overall. Like I said, the XM4 is absolutely insane. It's one of the best ARs in this entire game, and the fact that I got that buff was literally was very unexpected and definitely surprised me a lot. But it's still insane. But it kills insane quick, zero recoil, and overall, it's one of the most satisfying and one of the most consistent ARs to rock here in Black Ops 6. So the next gun on this list is going to be the AS Val assault rifle. This was a gun back in Modern Warfare 2019. This is literally the fastest firing gun or the fastest firing assault rifle in Black Ops 6. It literally kills insanely quick. It literally has zero recoil. And it's definitely one of the most unique guns in the game because it has a built-in suppressor in it. And you do unlock this gun at level 55, and there's a reason that you do unlock it at 55 because this thing is absolutely broken. So for our first attachment, we're going to throw on the barrel, the suppressor reinforced barrel. This gives you maximum bullet velocity and maximum damage range, literally just making this weapon's TTK at its max potential in terms of range and just the potential with our bullets hitting a lot quicker, which is absolutely insane. This is literally unheard of when it comes to a barrel. And it also keeps you off the radar because that's literally all these barrels do right here. You're literally suppressed, so you don't have to worry about a suppressor whatsoever. So we're going to skip over the underbarrel attachment for the magazine, which you definitely do need a mag on this weapon. You're going to throw on the extended round mag 2 because you get 40 bullets for it. You can go just extended round mag 3, but you only get 5 extra bullets with a lot more cons, and it's definitely not worth it. And even though they actually do look the same here in terms of the cons, if you actually hit, I think it's R2, it shows you all the stats, you lose a lot more handling when you put on the extended round mag 3. So I definitely would stick with the extended round mag 2 just so you can keep the handling actually in place on this weapon. 40 round bullets is actually perfectly fine on this gun. It doesn't go through it too quick, even though you do shoot insanely fast. You'll be perfectly comfortable with that 40 round mag. Now for our next attachment, for the rear grip, we'll throw on the quick draw attachment. It gives you maximum aim down sight speed, just giving us that ability to pull up our gun a lot quicker and get off that first shot potential over our enemies. As you can see from the bottom right, it gives you minus 25 when it comes to the aim down sight tab on this chart right here. For our next attachment, for the stock, you're going to throw on the no stock attachment. It gives you hit movement speed, and also strafing movement speed, just allowing you to be a lot quicker with this assault rifle, and in a way make it feel like more of an SMG just in terms of mobility. And as you can see from the tab right here, if it actually can't pop up correctly, you get minus 21 movement speed, and you also get 34% crouch movement speed, which that's all just bonuses. As a matter of fact, that is actually one of the best things you can put on this gun, just make the mobility a lot better. And now for our last attachment, you're going to throw on the recoil springs. Once again, it gives you horizontal and vertical recoil control, just to make the AS Val a absolute laser beam. And as you can see, it gives you minus 19, minus 10, and also minus 20. Like I said, to make it an absolute laser of a gun. The AS Val is absolutely insane. It's very hard to lose a gunfight up close with this assault rifle, just because it shoots insanely quick and the damage output, literally because of the barrels, absolutely just insane. Next on the list is going to be the Jackal PDW SMG. This is one of the best SMGs in Black Ops 6 ever since the beta, and it's still running rampant here as the game is fully out. And it definitely is one of the SMGs I personally do enjoy to rock in this game. But for our first attachment, you're going to throw on the regular compensator muzzle. It gives you vertical recoil control. It doesn't max it out, but it gives you enough to where it makes this gun an absolute laser and very, very easy to control this weapon. Now, if we're going to skip over the barrel, we're going to go straight to the underbarrel attachment. You have on the Ranger foregrip. It gives you horizontal recoil control and also gives you sprint movement speed as well, which is that perfect balance between recoil control and also mobility. As you can see, you get pros when it comes to recoil control and horizontal recoil control. You also get mobility bonus in terms of sprint movement speed. Now for the magazine, you want to throw on the extended round mag 2. It's basically the 50 round drum mag. Yes, you do get a lot of cons with this, but in my personal opinion, I don't think the extended round mag is really enough. The first one it only gives you 40 bullets. I think the 50 is definitely that perfect balance just between like not reloading too much and just having enough bullets for each gunfight. Then you're going to throw on the no stock attachment for that hit movement speed, and also strength and movement speed, just to get that mobility back, because you do have on that big mag, so the mobility definitely comes in clutch with this no stock attachment. Then we have on the Makarov over press rounds, which gives this SMG a more bullet velocity, so our bullets can hit a lot quicker and we don't get some insane amount of damage fall off or just bullet fall off in the game whenever we do use this weapon. Jackal is still insane. Literally saying to stay in one of the games overall, one of the best subs up close as well, and it's honestly very satisfying to use, and definitely is one of the top competitor SMGs in this game. Last but not least on this list is going to be the Model L assault rifle. This is one of the easiest guns that you can use in this game. It literally reminds me of the Krig from Black Ops Cold War, but this thing has zero recoil, it kills insanely quick. Like I said, it's one of the most easiest weapons that you can use. It's literally built to have zero recoil, so that's how I really know this thing is an absolute laser beam. So for the first attachment, we'll throw on the Kepler Micro Flex. Like I said, this is one of the best sights you can rock in this game. The muzzle, we're going to throw on the regular suppressor, so we're just strictly off the radar. That's all the suppressor does give us, so definitely does come in clutch, so we can be off the radar and be a lot more hidden. Now for the barrel, we're going to throw on the reinforced barrel. Gives you maximum bullet velocity, so our bullets hit a lot quicker. We also get damage range bonus, so the TTK is a lot better at further ranges, which always does come in clutch with a assault rifle. We want to skip over the underbarrel attachment once again. Now for the magazine, you want to put on the extended round mag 1, which gives you 40 bullets, but also doesn't give you too many cons. It just gives you reload quickness, which doesn't even really matter at all. So the 40 round definitely is one of the better mags you can rock on this weapon. And last but not least, we have on the stock attachment, going to be the balanced stock. It gives you straight movement speed, hip movement speed, and also aim walking movement speed as well. This stock right here is basically no stock. It gives you some insane amount of mobility on this assault rifle, just make it feel more of like an SMG. This gun, like I said, has 0 recoil. It does kill insanely quick as well. It's very easy to use. Mobility feels insanely good, especially because of that stock on this weapon. Is overall just one of the best assault rifles in the game, and honestly one of the most underrated weapons in Black Ops 6. So in terms of the secondary that I actually do use in this game, is going to be the Greg Hover, which is basically the only fully automatic pistol in the game. This is the class that I do rock on it. I rock the muzzle brake on this weapon to give it 0 recoil. You rock the reinforced barrel to give it damage range and bullet velocity. You have on the extended round mag 2, which is 30 bullets. You can do the 60, but the 60 gives you some insane amount of cons, which is honestly not even worth it. You have on the quick draw grip for aim down sight speed, which is maxed out. We have on the recoil springs for horizontal and vertical recoil control. This is the main secondary that I do use literally on all my classes. Now when it comes to like just the full actual loadout itself, I do rock stems. I rock the lethal is going to be the Semtex. Field upgrade is going to be assault pack. I do have on the perk rewild crowd. So my first perk is going to be gun ho. Second perk is going to be forward intel. We have double time. And then we have on scavenger. And then once you have these 3 red perks right here, it literally allows you to put on enforcer, which gives you the ability to heal a lot faster, which is basically quick fix, and also gives you a mobility bonus as well with every single kill that you do get. But this is my top 5 list to rock here with season 1. If you do enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. I want you guys to comment down below if you guys are enjoying season 1 so far. I'll see you guys in the next one.